Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sully Streams.
Hello, everybody!
Today we're going to be playing Kurushi.
Kurushi, or Intelligent Qube.
This is a puzzle game.
Yeah. Lots of puzzle-solving, brain-mind-minding, melting thingamajigs going on here.
A thinking person's game, this one.
Yeah. Have you played it before?
I may have, on a demo one time, very long ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was really for me, but I know that you love it.
Yeah. I like this kind of stuff. Look at this. Capture the cubes.
You need an extremely high IQ to play this game. Is that right, Cataliss?
Yeah, well, it gets tricky later on.
You need to be a member of Mensa.
I don't know about that, but yeah, it gets tricky later on. So we're basically capturing the cubes, and then we're...
Looks like you're destroying them. When you say capturing, what exactly do you mean?
Well, like you remove them from the board, I guess.
And what happens then? Where do they go?
I don't know.
Block heaven?
Maybe. But yeah, so you push your little coloured square underneath the block, and then you wait for the block to... Whoops, I missed that one. You wait for the block to roll over it, and then you press the button again, and it captures the cube, and it disappears. And the idea is to remove all the cubes.
Interesting concept. Is it called Kurushi because it almost crushes you?
Yeah, you can get crushed, but you're not supposed to get crushed.
Is that in the instructions? Does it tell you not to get crushed?
I think so, yeah. I mean, like, it's a bad thing if you get crushed, because you lose a turn.
So what do the green cubes do as opposed to the black cubes as opposed to the grey cubes?
Well, the grey and the green have to be removed. The black you can't remove. You just have to let them roll off the edge of the board. And the green ones, when captured, give you a 9x9 removal. So it wipes 9 of the squares. It helps you remove a lot at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, the black ones are called forbidden cubes. You're not supposed to remove them.
Forbidden cubes?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So you see my little blue thing? I turn it red, and that captures the green. And then I can trigger the green with the triangle button, and then that gets rid of a 9x9 square. But it gets tricky because that 9x9 could incorporate a black cube, a forbidden cube, and then you're not supposed to destroy them.
What happens if you do? You said you can't destroy it.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to. It removes a line of blocks from the edge of the map.
Ah.
Yeah, and if you end up getting all the way to the end of the map and all of the blocks are removed, you fall off the edge.
Oh no. What does that fraction do up the top right?
So that's how many rolls of the cubes, how many rolls of the cubes that you can take or is recommended to take. So you should be able to do this in 4 moves, and I've already taken 2 moves, so I'm not going to get it done in 4 moves. It's like golf, par 4, stuff like that.
Ah.
So then I just speed through and throw the black blocks off the edge, and I get perfect! So yeah, let's capture some more cubes.
What does the 1 mean up the top left?
This is stage 1.
How many stages are there?
I think there's 8, 6 or 8, something like that. And they get even more complicated. So this is a 4 line. I think it gets up to like 6 or 7 lines, like in width. 6 or 7 blocks in width.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a pretty cool game. It's a nice puzzle-solving game.
You did it! You did the stage!
Yeah! Stage 1 complete, and I get a bonus of how many lines I've still got left.
Wowee! What is that bottom thing in the right?
That's for lives.
Spaces.
Yeah, 3 tries.
Ah.
Yeah. So every time you get crushed, you lose a try. And I think every time you fall off, if you fall off the edge, you don't get any tries. You just game over altogether.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Well, we got a new stage here.
Second stage, a little bit
It's
different color.
Green.
So we'll get rid of this cube over
Was
here.
this game popular, Cataliss?
I think it was. I think it was popular in Japan mainly, but it had a bit of a cult following as well.
Yeah, it looks a bit like a cult sort of game.
Yeah, but they made sequels.
Not everybody's cup of tea, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. But yeah, they made a sequel, Kurushi Final, or Intelligent Qube 2, or Intelligent Qube Final, or something like that. And then they made another couple on PS2, and I think a collection game on PSP, or something like that. PlayStation Portable. But yeah,
Wow.
there's been quite a bit of a series out of it. So it must have been popular to someone, and I think mainly Japan. I think the PSP version didn't get released in English. I think it was a Japan exclusive. So yeah. But I like the thinking and the solving and the puzzling and stuff like that.
Yeah, I imagine you could get into quite a groove.
Yeah. Especially when you try to do it in par or below par.
Yeah. 6 hits, 1,200 points.
I'm building up some points here. The music is interesting because the demo we played never had music. There was just this creepy, eerie silence as the blocks tumble and
Yeah, I remember
the
that.
booming voice of PERRRFECT and stuff like that.
So who's your character there? Is there a backstory?
I'm not sure whether there's a backstory, but I think his name's Elliot, or maybe that's the second game. But yeah, they each have like a character and you know who they are. I think there's one called April, who's a nurse, and stuff like that.
Do they have special abilities?
No, I don't think so. They're just characters. I think you can play as a dog in one of them, or a penguin, or a polar bear, or something
Really?
like that.
I
Yeah.
want to play as the dog or the
I
penguin.
think that might be the second game, though. Kurushi Final.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's all unlockable. You got to get your high scores and stuff like that, and it all gets unlocked, and you can play new characters and stuff.
So are there other characters in this game?
Yeah, I think so. Once you complete this game, game, as in this guide, you can unlock another character if you get enough points and stuff. But yeah,
So how many things are there? You got to do, how many stages did you say?
I think 6 or 8, something like that.
So after you do 8 stages, you complete this guy's story mode,
Yeah,
and then you
something
get a
like
new
that.
character.
Yeah, something like that.
Do the other characters run slower or faster or anything?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just cosmetic.
Sound off in the comments if you think this is a good game or not. If you've played it or whatnot.
Yeah,
We always love hearing your thoughts.
I think people have tried to, remake or do it like a clone type game of this stuff in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How successful are they?
I think I've messed this up. Oh wait, no, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know how successful it was. It's just, yeah, they just tried to do it because they're the cult following and stuff like that. So you're starting to get tricky now.
It is.
I got
Let's
all
give
these
you
blocks
12,
and I gotta
12 turns to complete it.
yeah, and I got to avoid these 2 blocks at the front. Make sure I don't miss any. So what's your favorite puzzle game?
That's a good question. I guess you can't go wrong with Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris is always good. You're a bit of a Picross fan, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I love a bit of the old Picross.
Yeah. What about Dr. Mario?
Dr. Mario is a bit of fun as well, yeah.
What other puzzle games do you like? Do you have something like Kurushi that you really like?
Well, apart from those, I don't think that I can think of one.
I don't know whether I messed this up or not.
Pengo, maybe? It's not really
Pengo.
the same thing. It's not really a puzzle game.
Pengo That was always interesting. Squashing the snow bees and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that was a good arcade game.
It was.
Yeah, they ported it to Sega's Genesis, I think, or something like that. Sega Mega Drive, something like that.
Oh no!
Oops.
Your dude just rolled
Ah!
over.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. It doesn't make you lose a life, but it slows you down a bit at the start of the game. I got too close.
You're an expert at this, Cataliss. I don't think you've lost one yet, have you?
Not yet, but it's getting pretty tricky. And I'm not making par at the moment,
Oh,
but at least I'm
no.
not dying.
So you didn't make par, but you still got perfect. What does that mean?
So perfect is clearing everything except the forbidden cubes, and
Yes.
not destroying any of the forbidden cubes.
Yes?
And getting par just gives you extra points and stuff like that.
Is there a high score of this game? What's your high score?
I don't remember, actually. It's been a really long time since I played this. But, yeah. There are leaderboards and high scores and stuff like that. And you get an IQ quotient, like an intelligent quotient at the end. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's, you know, kind of like a leaderboard high score thing.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. I put it in the wrong place! I can't use my green...
Oh, you just got rid of the black one.
Yeah, I pressed...
What happens
I had
now?
to do
You got
it.
penalized?
Yeah, part of the stage at the back fell off.
Uh-oh.
The stage is
Uh-oh,
getting shorter,
spaghetti-o.
and I didn't get a perfect.
You
But
just
I
got
got
to clear.
Yeah, I cleared the stage, so I only lost like one or two of the forbidden cubes.
Oh, good. Oh, no, what happened?
I just skipped it.
Oh.
It could be a bit, you know, boring watching the blocks go by.
I suppose.
Now we're onto a 5-row thing. A 5 thing, whatever you call it.
You've got matte metal steel block color thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually really cool graphics for the PS1. You know, the reflections in the granite style texturing and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Considering everything else is just the black void, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, quite a novel concept, this one.
Yeah. I gotta clear that one at the back there, yeah. That'll do it. 7 over 5 is not too bad. It's still not par or under par. Uh-oh. I can't use my green cube thing there. Oh!
Oh no, you did it
I
again.
forgot about that.
You done did it again.
I lost a row at the end and I didn't get a perfect.
Oh, you got 4 lives now.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get to stage 3 without losing a life, I think you get an extra life or so.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully. Yeah. I've got to think here a little bit. Capture that. And then I'll let it roll. Yep. And then that should be alright.
Then you use the old 9x9 blast. Or 3x3 blast.
Yeah.
Perfect. Fantabulous.
Could be a bit tricky, but as long as we're concentrating, right?
Exactly.
Grab this green one.
So the more hits you get, the more points you get.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoops!
You done stuffed it up.
I miscalculated the distance.
You can't be miscalculating the distance, Cal. You
Ah.
gotta focus, man.
Oh
You
no!
gotta focus. You gotta
I'm
put all your
losing.
attention in the one basket.
I'm losing it!
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that looks...
That I
wasn't good.
accidentally pressed the wrong button.
I'll say.
Uh-oh. Ah. Now my stage is so much shorter. Can I do this? Oh no!
In 7 turns. Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
No!
No! Oh!
We might see Cataliss lose one here.
Ah!
Oh! Yo! And game over.
I panicked.
Holy
I panicked.
cow! 213,400
Points. And an IQ of...
IQ 118. That's not
That doesn't
bad.
sound too bad. Yeah.
That's statistically above average.
Yeah.
Not Mensa qualifications numbers, but not bad.
Yeah.
So what happens now?
I want to continue. I at least want to get past that stage. And you saw
So
now
does
the
it start
bottom.
you at level 1 again?
No, it starts me back at the 3rd stage. But part 1 of the 3rd stage.
Was 3rd? Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3rd stage was what you were up to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And down the bottom it said where I was out of the 8 stages. So I wasn't doing too badly, but I panicked at the end there. It got too much for me. And I was losing...
You buckled under the pressure.
Yeah, I was losing things at the thing, and the stage was getting smaller, and things were rolling towards me, and I got panicked.
Our Cataliss is able to remain cool under pressure, that's for sure.
Ah!
Almost lost my cool there.
Ah! Yeah, I want to at least finish stage 3. 'Cause that'd be cool. Get rid of that one. Get the green. And then get this green. And then... That'll work for that. Only one over par. It's a bogey.
That ain't bad. Ain't half bad. With an IQ of 118, I'm sure you'll have this one in the bag.
Hopefully. Yeah, that might work.
So what's your favourite block game?
Block game? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Kurushi's good. Tetris is good.
Minecraft?
Uh,
Maybe that's where Minecraft got their inspiration. From Kurushi.
maybe.
I doubt it, but it's possible.
Yeah, I'd add it too, but maybe. I didn't really get too much into Minecraft. I did like the free roam mode where I didn't have to collect all the different things and I could just build whatever I liked though.
Yeah, did you build anything fantastic?
Ah! I think I just destroyed the wrong block there.
My goodness, Cataliss. I mean, my goodness.
I don't remember building anything too interesting. But, yeah, it was
Put a
always
block
fun.
on another block and
Yeah,
call it a house?
yeah, exactly. You got into Minecraft a bit, didn't you?
A little bit. Actually, I wasn't too much of a fan.
Really?
I mean, I was and I wasn't. I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
I found the music a little bit eerie.
Yeah.
It's sort of when you're doing survival mode, sort of a bit, you know, you're wandering around, kind of lonely-like. I think it's better to play with, you know, a bunch of people.
Yeah. Get
social
a
game.
server set up and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
play with friends. Did you build anything interesting?
Well, I put a block on top of another block, and I called it a house.
Hey! That's the way to do it. I think I'm doing a little bit better this round. Though I have
think
lost a
so.
few. I have lost a few forbidden blocks though.
So, at the top left, you got those 3 blue squares.
Yeah. So there's 3 parts. No, there's 4 parts to stage 3.
Right. So this is the final part.
I think this is the second last part of stage 3.
Oh yes, yes. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say.
Well, the edge is getting quite
It's
close.
getting close. 10 turns. Oh! Look at that. You done did it.
Oh, that was close.
You're an expert, Cataliss.
Ah,
An absolute mind-brain champion.
ah.
Smartness is your cup of tea.
Can I do this? Maybe. Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
I think I pressed it too fast.
But you did it though.
I did it, but I lost another couple of things off the edge. It's getting closer!
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I should have waited on that. I don't know. Whew. Concentration.
Nah, you got that one easily.
I think it should be alright.
How
Last
come
one?
you're still on the third square?
Because it's the rows of blocks and stuff. So each block is set up into, you know, lines of 5 by 4 or 4 or 6 or something like that. See all the blocks down the end, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 by 5. So it splits it. So all those blocks behind haven't rolled forward yet. But those will be in the next next thing.
Oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
I do.
I think
I
this
do
is
understand.
getting very close.
I think you may have stuffed this one. No?
Uh-oh.
Yes? No? Oh! Oh!
Uh-oh.
You gotta get that one, don't you? You missed one!
I got it all, but I destroyed a forbidden cube.
I think you missed a grey square. I mean block. I mean cube. Ooh!
Can I...
Exciting!
Oh, I misjudged
Edge
that.
of your seat entertainment!
I misjudged the forbidden cube, and I destroyed it.
There you go, that's the last one.
This'll be it. Here we go.
Woohoo!
Tension.
Woohoo!
That should hopefully work there. And one more roll and grab that. Yep, that'll do. Then one more. This should be. That should be all right. And
You did it, Cataliss.
Phew.
You did it. They said it couldn't be done, but
Whoa.
you did it. Let's see your
Whoa.
IQ now. I bet that's an improvement. I
think
bet you've gotten smarter in the last 2 seconds.
I think it only gives you the IQ when it's a game over. So you either have to fail or get to the end. But I think I've had enough for this episode. I did get some good points though.
You certainly did. You don't want to see what color the next blocks are?
Maybe.
Fourth stage.
Ooh, they're
Like
sort of a
A grayish blue, like
yeah,
steel blue or something like that.
blue steel.
Yeah.
Do your best, Blue Steel, to say goodbye to our audience today. Blue Steel.
Magnum.
Anywho,
We'll call that an episode there.
Let's
Thanks
call-
for joining us.
exactly. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video and subscribe if you're new.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. We always enjoy reading them.
Yep.
And we will see you all next time.
Bye.